My whole life about to turn the fuck back up. It don't really matter what anybody else think. It only matters what you think. Speak it into existence, but don't tell the world, because they're gonna try and put thoughts and fear into your head for every reason why it won't work instead of why it will work. I'm only telling y'all now because it's already happening. I'm not speaking it into existence. I only pop out when shit is happening, so I can be inspiration and motivation. And I'm not just talking just to be talking. I'm showing and proving. A lot of these niggas is under mind control, bruh. You gotta control your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you not thinking about shit, ain't nothing gonna happen. If you think about your life, you've gotten almost everything you've asked for. Everything you focus your mind on, that's what you got. Now what you gotta ask yourself after that is, are these my own thoughts that's shaping my reality? Or are these thoughts that somebody has put into my head and I'm mind controlled and I'm shaping somebody else's reality? You gotta ask yourself that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit down and sit in silence so you can ask yourself the real questions, so you can get the real answers for your life. And then you won't be looking for confirmation from everybody else. Nigga, you talk to God personally. You know what I'm saying? So if you had a thought, even if you get a thought, you ask for answers. And then you get a thought in your head. Where do you think that thought came from? Where do you think that idea came from? Because it wasn't there before. Niggas really got to start tapping in, bro. I don't want to answer the questions for you because I want you to have your own aha moment. And stop listening to people on Instagram and YouTube that ain't going nowhere. Them people ain't going nowhere. They a throwback Thursday, bro. They talking about the same shit. Fear-based. Like, they under mind control too. Anybody that's telling you about some shit that's going on out here in the world and what they doing, and like, these people got so much power, they haven't realized the power within. You will never hear me talk about what Donald Trump is doing like he's stopping me from doing what the fuck I want to do in my life. Is it good to be aware? Of course. But if you really know yourself and if you really in your bag, you should know nothing externally can affect what you got going on internally. That's why they even tell you in the Bible, nigga, the body is the temple. The mind. You gotta really take that shit back. And you know the mind is the key because that's what they attack the most. Your mind, keeping you distracted. Putting other shit into your mind that don't need to be there. Niggas waking up and watching the news. Why would you want to wake up and receive negativity? I thought you wanted to get in your bag. I thought you had these thoughts and ideas that you wanted to capitalize on. But then you come to find out a lot of people is just pretending. Like how I see a lot of these people on Instagram and social media, period, and life. Everybody's pretending. And yeah, you supposed to fake it until you make it, but only to a certain extent, nigga. I'll really sit there and people be trying to talk and live off other people's accomplishments. You still got people that's talking about what the ancestors did. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? How you living off somebody else's accomplishments? People still blaming their parents for shit. How are you still blaming? Like, it just don't make sense. People need to grow the fuck up. And that's why I say mind control, nigga. Niggas is under mind control. By the responses that people give me, and just when you talk, you automatically exposing yourself. What's on your mind, your thoughts. And if I'm listening to your fucking thoughts, and none of these sound like real thoughts, all these sound like some NPC shit, like small talk, like some shit, like it's not real. Like, if I ask somebody, like, they'll be like, yeah, bro, what you got going on? Oh, not much, bro. Meditating, reading some new books, trying some new foods, just going with the flow, learning some new things. I'm still taking shrooms. I'm still fucking with the psychedelics and all of that. But I'm using all of these things as tools to get me to where I need to go. And I'm fully dependent and I take accountability for my own life. So I never blame God, the world, the matrix, bills, and all this other shit that was already here and that you knew was a problem. I don't blame none of that shit on my situation. I always blame myself, because if I'm capable, which you are more than capable, when all you got to do is make a couple sacrifices and do a couple things you don't want to do, but it's going to benefit you in the long run. If you're not willing to do it, then you just going to stay in the same place, bro. You're going to be stuck. You're going to be mad watching the whole world go by. Watching everybody live their life and do what they want to do while you turn into a throwback Thursday. Then when niggas start talking about shit, you always talking about old shit. Niggas talking about what they doing right now. You feel me? Then what's going to happen? You going to get insecure and you going to turn into a fucking hater. Because you ain't got, because you've been trying to eat off everybody else's light and not find your own. So you can stand alone. So now you can attract. And when you link up with people and when y'all talking, you actually got something to give. And you not just eating off of everybody else. Real shit, bro. So yeah, mind control, gotta break it. Different techniques. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you just telling yourself, like me, I put a time limit on everything. I say, it's only 30 minutes. You can go to the gym. It's only 30 minutes. You telling me you can't do something in 30 minutes? If you can't, you weak-minded. I put the pressure on myself. And by me putting the pressure on myself, nigga, it's all on me. It's never on nobody else. You never gonna hear me blaming other people. And I look at everything spiritually. So nothing is a L. I'm always right. I'm not saying that from my ego. I'm saying that from my mind. I convince myself to always be right. If something go wrong, cool. I can use this for me to grow. If I take an L, okay, cool. It's not really an L. I learned from it. I'm a better person now. You know what I'm saying? And then when I win, I'm still humble. I'm still balanced, because you don't want to set your expectations too high to where you could be disappointed. So all these people that want money and you want magic rituals, you want to get rich quick scheme, it's not going to happen like that. Even if it do happen like that, you ain't going to be able to maintain what you got because you didn't do the real work that it took to get there. You looking for a get rich quick scheme. So your fall off is going to be the same way. You going to get it fast and you going to lose it fast. No foundation. So, and yeah, that's all it is, bro. That's the game. That's the name of the game. Mind control. And once you break the mind control, you're free. You can have a free thought. And you'll start getting back to yourself. And not wondering what everybody else is doing. Not watching Casanat on the Mafian stream and shit. Like, all of that shit, bro. Just everything. Anything that I do it because I want to do it. And it's my own thought. If I play 2K, nigga, that ain't no mind control on me. Because I know how to get the fuck off the game. And go step outside and do shit in real life. I play the game as a break. I'll tell myself, I'm gonna play 2K for like an hour. Then I might play Sonic for like 30 minutes. And then I'm off this shit. I'm on to the next jump. I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna meditate. Or I just might smoke a blunt and do nothing. Either way, I chose to do all of this shit. It was my own thoughts. Whether I go to the fucking studio, make a song, whatever I do, make a new spiritual vid, if I want to drop some knowledge and give some game to the people, like anything I want to do, nigga. Anything. This whole time I've been talking, I'm giving you my real thoughts. None of this shit is wrote down. It's not on no pen or paper. Nothing. Real thoughts, nigga. So, yeah, that's the game, bruh. And if you don't do nothing, then you gonna be mad in the end, more at yourself. Or some people will never realize it anyway because they'll be under the mind control. When you're under the mind control, you can't even see what's really happening. You not even aware of what you really doing. You know what I'm saying? I be talking to people, bro, and I be like, I don't even say nothing, but in the back of my mind, I just be like, yo, niggas gotta grow up. When you just hit a conversation of people, it lets you know. Not that I care. It's not even the fact that I care. It's just the fact that I'm aware and I can hear it. And it just lets me see how deep the mind control really is when you hear what people talk about. And you'll be like, damn, like it's mad shit you could be talking about. And you talking about that. That lets me know everything I need to know. Like, damn, nigga, that was the highlight of your day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that still talk about white people and shit. Like, the white man is kicking our ass and he has us down, and if shit was like this, then it wouldn't be like this, when whole time, that's just people not taking accountability and just saying, I let white people control my thoughts so much that I thought that they really had the world fucked up and that I couldn't do anything about it. I believed in white people and what they was doing so much, and the powers that be, I believed in that shit so much that they more powerful than what my ancestors did. They more powerful than God. That's basically what you be saying when you fall into the mind control. You basically saying you don't believe in all of the other shit that you claim to believe in. Feel me? People use spirituality when it's convenient for them. So when everything is going good, God is making it happen. When shit is going bad, niggas want to blame the white man, the devil, the bills, and everything else but themselves, which leaves no room for growth. If you don't take accountability, you'll never grow. But when you actually looking to grow, I'm looking for the constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking to grow. I don't mind when people tell me, like, if somebody tell me some shit about my song or my music, I don't take it personal. Mad other people, they'll take it personal, not understanding everybody got an opinion. I listen to mad music. But there's certain music like NBA Youngboy, I'm not bumping that, bro. It's just not my type of vibe. But would I sit here and tell you that the nigga can't rap? No, that nigga can rap. He's putting some bars together, nigga. But it's just not my type of vibe. You feel me? Because I have my own thoughts. When I was a young nigga, I was bumping Chief Keef and shit. Do I still bump Chief Keef now? Not as much. Why? Because I grew up. Once you grow up, your music should change, your mind should change. Everything should be changing. You're not here to remain the same. I tell people, every day I'm a new person, nigga. So if a couple months went by, nah, I'm not the same person, bro. I've made changes and I've grown. You probably can't tell on the outside, but within, I know I've been making the changes. I know I've been growing. And that's all that matters. It don't matter what nobody else think. That's why if you never tell the fucking world your plans and shit, nobody can never clown you when they don't work out. You can just sit and take your L in silence and keep it moving. Not have people every time something don't work out, you got these people over here that was like, see, I told you. See, I told you. And you start to let that shit get into your mind. And you actually start to, you don't have more positive thoughts in your mind than negative thoughts. This is a fact. This is studied. Like, this is some shit that's been studied. And I'm pretty sure you yourself can attest to this. You don't even need the study. You can attest to this yourself. With your thoughts, when you want to do something, I guarantee, even if you feel confident in doing it, there's still a voice in the back of your mind that says, that shit ain't gonna work. You know that. You know what I'm saying? And then you start to look for confirmation from other people. You just don't say it. You ask them, hey man, what you think about this? And you ask and hoping that they'll give you the same confirmation that you came up with in your mind. But sometimes people don't always give you that confirmation. Sometimes people are just going to be honest with you and coming from their perspective, nah, bro, that shit ain't going to work. I don't really see that shit working. But still, it shouldn't matter what the other person thinks. Anytime you doing something, like, you want to know what I heard before? You not everybody. So you shouldn't be focused on doing what everybody else doing, because you not everybody. I'm looking to do some magical, extravagant, some shit that will make niggas not believe me. That's the type of magic I'm trying to get to. And I'm already there. But that's the shit I'm trying to get to, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just moving up, more up and up in the game to where I want to be misunderstood. I want to be crazy. Because if you normal in this fucking world, with all the shit that's going on, those are the people that I'm really scared of, bro. The people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not that I'm scared of them, but those are just the people that I worry about and that I would stay away from. The people that are normal. I want to be around the people that are crazy. Because at least these niggas got their own thought. You know what I'm saying? You going around people and y'all talking about the same shit. Y'all agreeing with everything. Not that you want to argue, but there's no muscle ups, no pull ups for your mind. Like, you supposed to be like, that shit supposed to be like lifting weights. Like, when you talking to certain people, it's supposed to be like a vibe. Like, when I be talking to some of my fucking brothers and shit, it be a vibe, bro. Like, niggas real live be learning from each other. After the conversation, we both be like, yo, appreciate you, dog. Niggas needed that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just all love. And you know you need it by how you feel. You feel like, after this conversation, like, you feel like I could do anything. You know what I'm saying? And you should have already felt that way, but I'm just saying. After sometimes people will talk to me, or I'll have a conversation with them, and afterwards, they feel better. But I be wanting them to feel better to the point to where now we can get to work. I don't want you to feel better just to feel better for the moment. That's just like with meditation. People think meditation is just to feel good for that moment. No, meditation is trying to master that frequency and stay there. So even when you come out the meditation, you should still be balanced. You should still be in a meditative state to where nothing should be able to bother you. You have clear thoughts. Just everything. Everything should just be coming to you, like, naturally. Nothing should feel forced. Just all of that, bro. So, yeah. Mind control, nigga. My whole life is about to turn back up. I'm saying this again because it's already happening. That's why I can feel confident and comfortable saying it up here, because it's already happening. And ain't nothing. Who the fuck is gonna stop me from what I'm doing spiritually when everybody's under mind control? Who the fuck is gonna stop me? Now, ask yourself this. Why would you care what other people think if they're under mind control? This is gonna change your whole perspective when you start dealing with people and really listening to them and looking at them. You're gonna ask yourself, like, why the fuck would I care about what that person think? Because y'all be letting people into y'all minds and they be living there rent free. Niggas is homeless and they living inside your mind. They ain't got nowhere to go. They don't even want to be in their own mind. It ain't nothing going on. And you done let niggas inside your mind to live in there rent free. Niggas in there vibing, telling you all type of bullshit, just chilling. And you got more than that inside your mind. You got mad people chilling inside your mind. Anytime you can think about Trump, I never think about Trump. He's not in my mind. People talk about, that's just like, I'll tell people, I be telling all the fucking Christians and shit, this is just a little joke for them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe in God. I live my life spiritually. And you could tell if somebody really believes in themselves and what they believe in by their actions. So when the whole world is getting ready for a new president and election year and all this other shit, why the fuck are you going to vote? That was never the wave. You think because niggas fought and died for voting that you should be voting? But then you tell me that God controls everything and you believe in God. So if God controls your life, nigga, it don't matter who the president is. And I'm pretty sure that's how you know people is just under mind control and they just playing with y'all emotions and shit, because they already know how you gonna react to it before you even react to it. And there's not even supposed to be a reaction. You just supposed to understand perception and that there's a cause and effect for everything. So yeah, you got a new president. It's gonna be a couple changes, but nigga, you still gotta pay rent. So ain't nothing really changed for real. Like, you still got the same job, you still got the same problems, you still got the same insecurities, the same bullshit, you still around the same people, standing still, doing the same shit, and Donald Trump don't got nothing to deal with none of that. That's all on you, nigga. So people rather blame Trump than take it up with God. I be wondering what niggas really believe in for real, because they say, I believe in this, and this my God is over all other gods and all this other shit. Okay, then how come every time you get into some bullshit, you got your hand out, you bitching, and you never just go to God and chop it up and talk to him and ask him? See, and I know why God not answering y'all niggas. Because I went through this shit too. I went through a point in time in my life, right? I ain't even gonna say a point in time. This shit just happened like a month ago. But my life be moving so fast and I be, you know what I'm saying, learning so much that shit be happening and I already be moved on from it because I'm living in the moment, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dwelling off my wins from a fucking month ago or 2 months ago. I'm not even talking about old shit I done did. I can tell you shit I did 2 weeks ago, nigga. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life was going in a downward spiral, but all of this was supposed to happen. I could feel it, even when it was happening. So I get back into my studies, and I end up running into this book called The Encyclopedia of Spirits. I open the book, read like the first 50 pages, and then I connect with my spirit. This my man's, know what I'm saying? Like, this my man. This nigga been fucking with me, bro, the whole time. All of the spirits that you connect with, once you really get down to the science, and if you really understand what's going on, you know that all of these spirits, you created them, and they all live within you. The same thing as your ancestors and everything else. God, all of that, whatever you could think of, nigga, it's all within you. So people be getting, if you was to tell somebody that you working with a spirit, they will automatically think some evil shit because they under mind control. But the spirit is nothing that's outside of you. The spirit is something that you, through your birthright, nigga, through your blood, you already connected to everything. If you want to talk about the powers that be, what they're trying to figure out is how can they create another reality of your mind? Because they understand your thoughts, not their thoughts. Your thoughts shape the reality because you have the closest connection to the source, which is God. So if you got the closest connection to the source, then nigga, this shit is all going off you. That's the reason they control you. That's the reason black people is fucked up the most in the world. They target everybody, but they target us the most because nigga, our thoughts literally shape our reality. Our thoughts shape their reality. If you notice, all the dances that we do are popping. Whatever clothes we wear is popping. At least that's how it used to be. Now, you see everybody dressing off the mannequin. You see niggas that want to wear other clothes that niggas got just because they wearing it. Like all this designer shit. You only want to wear designer because you seen other niggas wearing it. That's gay, nigga. You under mind control. Get your own thoughts together. Tighten up. No Diddy, bro. Like y'all niggas really be, like you really got to think about it. Really got to think about it. When you sit back and think, I promise you, all this shit will come together. You'll start to think for yourself. So, yeah, man, that's what's going on, bro. I'm trying to think while I'm in that mode if I got anything else to say for y'all niggas, man. And I don't. I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to save everything for the second episode. But yeah, bro. Everybody keep flowing. Don't worry about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. Because you already got everything. You just don't know it yet. Be grateful for everything. Use everything to your advantage. You have to. When you doing magic and spirituality, like when you doing your magic, forget about it. And if you can't forget about it, then fuck it. Focus your mind on it every day until you feel like it's working. What does that mean? Does that mean you got to do a ritual every fucking day? If that's what you feel like it take, do it, nigga. If you feel like you got to meditate every day to try and pull it from the astrals down here, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But don't do nothing. You feel me? That's one thing they tell you in the magic book. I just told you, cause and effect. If you ain't doing nothing, then nothing is going to happen. But if you are doing something, then something must happen. Because that's the laws of the universe, nigga. No karma. None of that bullshit, because that falls right back into the human shit. Like, oh, you're going to get your karma because you did this. Nigga, and there's mad white people that ain't getting no karma for all the shit they been doing. Niggas been vibing. Killing people and all of that. Niggas been vibing. Ain't nothing been happening to them. You know what I'm saying? So that karma shit is irrelevant. Cause and effect. Do something or stand still and turn into a throwback Thursday and watch the real people that's really doing it. Like, you gonna have to sit back and watch the magic happen instead of making your own shit happen. Like how everybody watching Casa Night and the streamers and all of that shit, whatever you being distracted by. See, the real people that's distracting you is watching us. They wondering what move we gonna make next. Because they already know what y'all niggas gonna do. Y'all under mind control. You doing exactly what y'all programmed to do. We not on the same frequency. You know what I'm saying? So they actually trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. That's the reason they fuck with my page. That's the reason they don't let me do what I want to do on social media. And that's okay. I'm cool with that. That's they shit. They think I'm gonna be you think I'm gonna be affected by them kicking me off of social media or them doing little shit to my page? They're actually big up in me. They actually giving me my flowers when they do shit like that. Like, nah, bro, you can't be talking, nigga, cause you know what you know what you talking about. And you can actually reach people and break the mind control. Like, nah, just do you. So they'll say, I already done got the message, bro. The powers that be like, look, nigga, you can do you, just not on Instagram. So that's why I'm starting the podcast and I'm starting these episodes right here so we can get this shit started. I don't care about the views. I don't care about the money. I only care about people that are honestly trying to find their light and do the work. Not these people that's pretending. Y'all niggas can go somewhere else. Stay with the people that's making you feel good on social media. Real people over here. Real thinkers. Not these mind control people. And people that's trying to give you spirituality for a price. When this shit is supposed to be priceless. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you something that you can eat off forever. And you won't need me. And you can move on from me. Everybody else, your preacher, your social media influencer, they're trying to keep you around. I want you to go live life and do everything that you want to do. They want you to watch them for the rest of your life. And I know you don't want that shit. Why the fuck would you want to watch somebody else when you could be doing not what they doing, but on a whole nother level? Like, you could just be doing something that you want to do rather than sitting around looking at a fucking screen, a black mirror. Like, the mind control, I'm telling you. Now, mind you, do I sometimes fall victim to some of this shit? Of course I do. Nigga, I'm still in the matrix. That's the reason I'm telling y'all to do the work, because I know how much work it took for me to get here, nigga, and I'm still working. This shit is a constant, ongoing process, nigga. Because every time you grow and you think you know, and then you learn some new shit, then you find out how much you actually don't know. Real shit. But yeah, I don't even want to call this episode 1. I'm going to call this the warm-up. Because this not even my real episode. Like, this is some shit that I just wanted to give to the people because I was in the moment and I could feel I was called to do this. I don't know why. You never know why. And last thing, that's what I meant to say. Last thing, when you doing rituals and when you doing magic, and even if you dealing with a spirit, even if you do ask for money, you need to be very specific in what you asking for. Because when I ask for money, nigga, $200 could pop up. That's money. That's what you ask for. But if you ask God or if you ask the spirit, yo, because this is what I had to say. I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck about the money. Put me on the right path. Put me on the right path so I can get to where I'm going. And then out of nowhere, nigga, everything just started happening. Now, how you got to read the codes and see how the spirit is trying to talk to you, the spirit is really going to test you to see if you want what you really asking for. So it actually might make shit a little bit harder to see if you pussy and to see if you just pretending. But if you not pretending, then you'll always see the light within the lesson. When shit get hard, you actually see you needed this to get you right.